G'day, my name is Angus, and in this installment of Project Management Quick Tips, we are going to take another look at earned value management. If you recall from the previous installment, we had a 4-sided fence project to be completed over 4 days. And we had worked out an earned value of $2,750, largely thanks to being half a day ahead on our construction schedule. And our performance chart looked like this. So the blue line is our unicorn state of perfection, where we always want our projects to be. And the yellow line is our earned value. So it's above our expected value. So that's a positive. And our red line is our actual costs, which is below our blue line value. So also a positive. Now we need to keep track of our performance on a daily basis and any of the variables. So we're going to have a look at how we might do this. And performance is very simply a percentage above or below our plan. And our variance is simply our dollars or time above or below our expectations. Looking at schedule performance first, we have a value of 1 being the ideal unicorn state. We're right on point, and our blue line would be a reflector of that. Or we have a value greater than 1, as you can see on the left-hand side. So time-wise, we're ahead of the curve. We're doing okay. Or we have a value less than 1. On the right-hand side, less good means we've probably spent more time than we hoped to spend and might have a problem to fix. Cost performance is similar. The value of 1 being our blue line unicorn state of affairs. The left-hand side, a value greater than 1 is an indicator of positive performance. And on the right-hand side, a value of less than 1 is an indicator of less than positive performance. We might be spending more than we need to be, so we need to take a look at it. So as a reminder of how we're tracking, blue is unicorn, yellow and red are deviations from expectations. And in this case, they seem to be positive. So let's see how the mathematics stacks up. And scheduling on the left-hand side, earned value 2,750 over 2,500. We can already see simply that that's a positive state. And it gives us a value greater than 1. And those of you good at percentages will probably already work out what that looks like. The cost, very similar, just a different variable. So it's our earned value over our actual cost. And again, a positive situation because our value is greater than 1. So there's our percentage points. Nice one. Good place to be. We're all feeling happy. Day 1, we're rocking. So cost and schedule variance is just a different way of looking at the same information. So if we subtract rather than divide, earned value minus actual cost, so 2,750 minus 2,300 is a difference of 450. It's a positive figure. Now, if you just turn those numbers around, assume our earned value was 2,300 and our actual cost is 2,750, you can tell straight away it's a negative figure. So it's just an indicator of performance in a different way, end up with a negative. And then the schedule variance is similar. A positive or negative value essentially indicates a positive or negative performance aspect. And they're just telling us both of these figures, whether we're good on our budget or less good, good on our schedule or less good. Now, remember, this isn't a single day event, it's a multi-day event. So we have to ask ourselves what would happen on day 2, which is why we continue to track our performance. and look at the headlines. Rain stopped play, and we've only completed 2 sides of the fence. So hold on to your hats before we go into the next installment and see how this impacts our performance on our fence project. But for now, thank you for listening, and wish you well on your project management challenges.